Good evening, how are we doing, guys? Welcome. So, Run8 is the flavour for tonight. It was going to be some Test Classic stream building, but the problem being is I need to do a little bit of prep work before I can really start getting into doing that again. So, bright idea, me. Tapped up Mark for a bit of Run8. You couldn't say no, could you, Mark?
No. Hello.
So, we're doing some shunting around the Bakersfield area tonight. Bit of marshalling of some trains, moving stuff around. Basically working together to get stuff moving and getting stuff ready for working on the server, basically. So there's something on the move over there. Not quite sure what that is, but that's currently passing by. We're going to be pairing 2 rakes of wagons of Matt's working of the year. It took about 4 years to get here. He finally made it on Thursday night, I think it was, or Friday, whenever it was. I'm going to pair 2 parts of that up, and then I'm going to shift them down in that direction to the Kern yard up to the UP yard. I think are we doing some splitting down there with it, Mark?
Yeah, there'll be. So we need to do a transfer job from the BNSF yard over at Bakersfield across to the UP yard, and then that all needs splitting up as required.
Oh, my top's off. Hang on, better check.
Hey Connor, how are you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you. Hello to anybody that is on YouTube stream. Don't forget that Tom's live on Twitch as well. He's also helping me out in the yard over at Bakersfield. We're going to be doing a few various jobs down here tonight. Drop the link in for his chat. So if you want to go on Tom's stream, that's there. He's going to be working down the other end of the yard to start with. He's going to marshal up some wagons to go across to the UP side at Kern Junction. And to start with, I need to run light engine over to an oil terminal on the far side of town to grab some LA bound oil tankers, which we'll then bring across here.
So I've just obviously fired up these 2 locos. Going. Pair SC40s. So I need to get the loco ready for moving stuff. Lob all these switches up. Forward. Before we obviously go, I'm going to double check point work and obviously make sure I'm all right to go. Can't go disappearing. Make sure Mark's happy with that move.
Yeah, you're clear to move around anything down there. Just make sure you don't foul the main line.
The main. Yep. No.
You got the long siding sort of on the south, on your side of the line. North side, I guess it is actually. I'm on the south side thinking about it. One of them.
Evening, Adam. Round night. Aaron Thomas. Oh, yes, Josh is in the chat. Is Josh not joining us tonight? Is he not at PC? Do we know?
Wednesday to Saturday, I was giving the gen off last time.
Is it? Oh, that's okay. That's Cape then. Mishaps will happen. I've got another player on that side. So. Yeah.
Wait for the back of this intermodal to clear, then I can get myself ready, hopefully, to come out of here. We've got another train due soon, but we can get the points set already for our next move. So we've got a bare table, empty containers, going to LA. Quite busy around various parts of it. We've got a West Colton bound autovac train by the looks on the UP side at Bakersfield, and there's a Z train going northwards towards Fresno. Looking across the sort of Mojave sub, it's pretty quiet sort of on the main Tehachapi section, but we've got quite a bit sort of happening, especially around Mojave. We've got a fairly busy period. Those ones might get over here before the end of the stream. We've got a lot going on the Bakersfield sub that's going to come south towards us, hence why the signal's currently set coming in from the Bakersfield sub. We've got quite a lot going on between Sanborn and Barstow as well, and one train coming off the Palmdale cut-off. Bakersfield side, it is pretty busy. We've got 1, 2, Trying to see here. I think we got five southbounds and one northbound that's already gone. So I think we've got 5 southbounds. We have got also an empty grain train at Kins Park, which needs to come south. And there's a matching loaded train actually in the side here, in the yard, inside in Christ almighty, I can't speak. In yard here at Bakersfield, which will move. That'll probably go north. Once I've done this tank train, we'll set that off going north, and we'll set the return off coming south, going to the big balloon track.
LS are the ones I'm after, isn't it, Mark? Double checking.
The what?
Is it the LS rakes I'm taking?
Yeah,
down?
so
That one there.
I'll come down and I'll walk around, I guess, or something. I'm flying around. So you got the... Well, ignore that one set that's got YBK, because we can only take so many cars. We can't take all of them at once, really. So you see all these tank cars that start at the end with LS910 at J, SJR?
Yeah, SJR, yeah.
So start with that rake. And then your other rake is... quite a long way down the yard. Starts with the under the road bridge. There's a Tropicana reefer with LS910J KMP. So they're your 2 rakes that you need to take across.
No worries. So I can pick them 2 up, obviously form up, take them down.
Yeah, we'll take them and then take them down. Yeah, and just shout when you form them up. You might need to follow the main line when you pull out the first set. We'll see.
I need to pull a bit further out.
But, I mean, you can go into town. You can go if you carry on down that track there. You can go right down to the end of that loop, so you can go out past those points in front of you, and you can go way down to where it joins onto the main. But just be aware, because obviously we've got trains coming. You might find that it's a bit tricky to do everything that we need to do.
No.
So I can now.
Josh, just don't take his cripples. Mark separated them out from the rake, brought down.
No, they're all right. They're all right. I blew all the air out. It was fine.
Sound sorted, Josh. Evening, Keith and Ubica, George as well. How are we doing?
Evening, lads. So
just pulling a bit further down here because I thought I was on the right track. I need to come onto this bit.
Now I've restricting signal. I can depart from the end of the yard. Don't know if I need to turn my game sound up a bit. I might do.
What?
Hello, Southern Rex. How you doing, mate? Connor, Tom's on the Twitch stream, and Mark, I'm on the YouTube stream. That question you've asked there, you're best off asking Tom on Twitch, because I have not tried that, mate, I'm afraid. So anyone else that's joined in the last sort of few minutes, if you want to check out Tom's Twitch stream, it's on that link. And he's working the other end of the BNSF yard at Bakersfield. I'm coming up here. We're going to go and collect some oil tankers that need to come down for LA.
Even Andy, how are we doing?
Restricting signal. Diverging, going across at Gomez over to the single line. I think it's the Landco line. So we're going to go up there and collect these wagons. There's quite a few oil tanks up there to bring back. And whilst we're up there, we'll need to probably hold because there's a train coming in from the Bakersfield sub, so from Fresno direction. Where I've not actually changed this code. I think that's still correct. Technically, it's a back 2. It's a Bakersfield yard job. I'm not an expert on any of this stuff at all. So, don't shoot me, please.
Train Sim Planet. I've never heard of it. To be fair,
I've heard of that.
Any good?
No.
No. Oh, say no more then.
Not for. It's basically a bit like Train Life. I think it's trying to be a simulator, but to me it looks just pony. In the nicest way possible. So for power, we've got 3 SD40s, -2s, and taking these slightly northwards. We're in dark territory now, so we've actually disappeared off of the map, as you can see. It will allow, as you can actually see, just come into section, look, a unit train. I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to the CSX exchange. And in theory, we could actually do. We've got a CSX loco that could do to go on the front of that or something, but probably leave that for tonight because otherwise it'll make it really complicated. We've had a CSX loco hiding away in Bakersfield Yard for a couple of weeks. Just taking it steady up here because the track is a bit rough on this section. Not a line we've actually used very often. We don't use this one very often at all. It's actually a connection. It goes across, I think it's at Oil City Junction or something it's called. Before you get to Seiko, it joins in, even though it's not on the diagrams, it connects the two lines. It's the SJVR track, I believe. Nice. So this actually connects through to the UP line, then you get to the, I think it's the Oil City subdivision or something they call it. I can't what they call it, but basically north side of the line you can go to a lot of oil terminals and stuff. And refineries. Bakersfield's obviously quite well known for oil.
Yeah, thank you very much for the follow as well. So again, if anyone's obviously not aware who else is talking, it's Mark, who's on TV YouTube as well. So you'll watch both streams. We're both working in the same yard on the same server, so if you put both on, so you can sort of see what we're both up to. As we're at different areas of the we'll obviously end up meeting at some point doing that.
I'm gone, mate.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Where have you gone?
Off the, I'm up the Landco line going up towards.
No, he's gone.
Going to get these oil tanks.
Oh, he's run away.
I'll be coming back in a few minutes.
Hey, he'll be back. Just about to join up this first one. I remember how to cut up and try some wagons.
If you want to, once that one's gone, if you try and get that end loop opened once it's crossed the points, so that you can access it before that next one comes.
So again.
Once that one that's coming past now is gone, get the points open at the end of the loop onto the, so you can get onto main without before the other one reserves the track basically. Because I think you're going to need to go onto main. We are working. You've got no idea what I'm on about, have you?
No.
For God's sake.
Hang on, let's just couple these up first because it'll all go wrong. Right, so coupled up. I then need to connect the air hoses. Those are connected. I think that's it. That's it.
Well, if you've opened the angle cocks.
You might have to on the loco.
Yeah, because it's been sat there a while. You probably need to press F7 because I imagine they'll have all come undone because it's been sat there a while.
Right. I think that's done it.
I need to be aware of also is this is another grain train on my map bound for Kings Park, which has to come in here at Bakersfield to cut off its DPU power, distributed power. Its assisting locos, they need to be cut off at Bakersfield. So we've got to get the loaded grain train that's actually already in Bakersfield Yard. We have to sell that off probably. Maybe once I get back with this one. Quite a busy evening in the old Bakersfield area. Or as it is in game morning, 11:27. Have you found them points I was on about yet? That switch.
Do that now.
Well, you can't do it until that train's past it.
Alright, right, so if I go...
Oh, I can't see your stream.
Well, there's a train just setting off that was next to me now.
Yeah, that one when it crosses...
So
when
it
that's...
crosses over...
When it's right down far clear, really far down. Well, you you can do the crossover as well if you wanted to do the crossover, but I'd say when it gets further down to the last set of points, where the loop comes in.
Oh, over there, yeah.
Yeah, when the back passes
Okay.
that, as soon as the rear passes that, set it,
Yeah.
and then you'll have hold of the track then.
Oh, so that can I open it? Is this manual set of points?
Yeah, that one at the end of the loop's a manual set of points, but obviously you have to wait till the back of that train passes it.
Right, yeah.
Ain't got any buffer wagons, unfortunately. And these are all undone, so I need to press F7, yeah. So, we have 2,000 tonnes worth of oil. Short hood lead. So I'm going to take this lot back down to the yard at Bakersfield. There's another half of this train is already down there, so essentially we need to go down and connect the two halves together, then the train is bound for LA. Probably should have put an end of train on, actually thinking about it. Be a start.
Put no end of train on this thing.
Could have put, yeah, I mean you could probably just put a flag on the back to be fair, but you're only doing yard job anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm technically, I suppose, doing more of a mainline job.
Yeah.
Apparently I had a caboose on this set for some reason. Not entirely sure why. I suppose you would, in theory, you're supposed to have a caboose on this train, but I don't have the caboose pack, so I can't.
Excuse. Josh Trains, good evening. How we doing, buddy?
Hello, Josh.
Saw your message in there. Hope you well. Open this up in a second. It goes through. Those that have just joined us, we're doing a bit of marshalling around the Bakersfield area this evening, so we're doing a bit of a train forward at the minute. We're going to move it over then down to the UP yard, which isn't too far from here. We're coming out of here and I'm heading about a mile or so.
Just over a mile.
Is it?
Yeah, on the UP side. That's a fair way in itself.
Thought this student would see me go for a run at 8. You'll not see that. Good luck.
Just to look for where the back of the train is. Forgot to do my distance counter. Really need to buy the caboose pack.
Yeah.
At the moment I'm having to sort of run top and tail locos instead of caboose.
The cabooses and I think the piggybacks are the next things I want.
Yeah. So you see there's an oil train I think coming into the distance. Yep, looks like an oil train coming in. So that's the one that came in from the north, and then there's another one already signalled to come in, so we're going to have to try and grab this section before he gets a chance. So you're going to need to get on with that shunt because you do have one on its way to you, Tom.
I'm just pulling away at the minute. Say it was one with a Tropicana, didn't you?
Yeah, that one with the Tropicana, it's under the motorway bridge. The highway bridge.
Yeah,
So again, just taking these back off this branch here at Landco branch, and we're going to take them down to the junction at Gomez, back into the yard at Bakersfield, and then we'll have to sort of communicate with Tom where I need to do a little bit. I need to do some sort of shuffling around when I get in there, because this is half of a train, the other half of the train is already in there. So probably once Tom's done his little bit of pull out and then push back, then we'll do the associated switching. As you can see, you got an oil train going across in front of us, which Tom will no doubt be able to see himself in a minute. You what?
My shunting and faffing.
See if we're going to avoid anyone crashing into him.
Josh! Fucking hell! Bloody hell! Bad man, thank you very much for the donation. Fucking hell! I fell off the fucking chair then when I saw that. Mate, thank you. Really kind of you. Do you know what I shall do? That will go towards, I think, piggybacks and caboose, and I will even treat Mr. Mark to a caboose pack.
That's kind of you. Thank you, Josh and Tom.
Treat a caboose as well. Thank you very much. You're a very kind man. We shall put it towards the Run8. Yeah, thank you. I didn't realise how bloody long this thing was. It's 8. It's usually section. What long is that for?
Again, guys, if you're in the YouTube stream and you want to see what Tom's doing, he's also on the server with me. He's on Twitch. Just find him on that link. So if you can hear him gibbering in the background, he's on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, and we're both working around the same sort of area. You'll actually see us sort of working together in a few minutes, because I'm approaching back into the yard where he is. We need to get ready to switch these points here, look. These switches, rather.
Oh, bloody hell, oh, hang on a second, there's some wagons with Rick on the back of this.
Yeah, you need to drop them.
Oh my lord, oh dear.
So this is where you're meant to look at what you're supposed to be pulling.
Didn't realise.
I mean, you can pull them forward and drop them onto another track, because there are some other I think it's Richmond, if I remember rightly. There are some other. Have a look at what other tracks there are, because there's some Richmond wagons in there on another track, so you'll be able to drop them onto that track. Even if you don't couple them all together, just drop them onto the same track, and the yard job can switch them when needed. Stop precisely where I can't see the signal. There it is.
I've made a right cock up, really.
I'll come and have a look in a second. I just need to set these switches
I
when
didn't realise that there was enough. I thought it was a whole rake off, because when you said it was the off that working.
I think I'll come and have a look myself what tracks are free. Where's the oil? It's in there. This oil's that long, it's going to be banging back over the points, I think. So we can actually go to the next signal though, which is the yard entry.
This thing's virtually out of the yard, so I'll have to...
And on here then. The line you want to be on is the one that's got all the autovacs on it. So you want to drop the Richmond wagons, cars, on the line with the autovacs on it. It's basically the one next to the one you want to be on.
The one next to where I'm going.
I'm stood next to the back of the wagons that you need to drop it onto, that track.
But you're on... Hang on. So where you're stood...
Yeah, where I'm stood is where you need to come and drop it onto this track. You don't need to drop it onto the back of it.
Just hang on 1 second, sorry.
Chaos. Meantime, we've got the signal. We'll have a look from the outside. Do a little drive-by. I'll leave that actually for now. No sign of the one coming behind us yet. There's one coming down from Bakersfield side at the minute. Bare tables. So pull up. So I'm going to pull down to the signal on the yard entry at this north end of the yard. Pull up to the signal, and from there, need to pick a line to take it down. Which track I want to take it down, because that's where it needs to go, and be marshalled together with the other rake that's already in there. Another even of Tom's empty chair. Can use it like some sort of screensaver. That'll do. Right, so I need to go down here. We've already got the yard set in here, but we've got to go in and set an actual yard track. And that's the rake. That's the other half of the rake, rather. So we can go down the next track to it, which is fine. Don't want slow speed control on though.
Right, sorry about that. Right, I'm lost now. Right, where are we up to here? Where am I taking these wagons, you say? With the auto racks?
Yeah, you need to drop them onto that track. You don't need to drop. You don't need to couple to that track.
The ones where it has.
Christ, what's that noise?
Oh, it's Kate. She's trying to find some glasses and she can't find them.
Yeah, you need to pull down that track that you've got. The Richmond wagons, yeah, that rake there.
Yeah.
They don't need to couple to it, but they need to be on the same track.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not that track, the one next to you, that one. I think your stream's delayed. Basically, you got a white covered hopper at the back. The one that says Bakersfield stock, the STO one, yeah.
Yeah, so put it on that track, yeah.
Just put it on that track, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I said, don't go all the way down because there's no point.
No.
Meanwhile, I'm bringing this lot in the other end of the yard.
I think I actually stopped in the purpose to start reversing that. It would be a payout if I'd put the thing on. Operational error. There's a slight mishap, but at the end of the day, they still needed moving by the sound of it. So.
We're paying out every 5 minutes on here. On Run 8. We amount to operational as he does. Between us, we do plenty.
Oh, Josh was on leave, didn't
So that other oil train there, the tank car train, is doing a crew change. That's why that's stood there.
Oh, I It won't be your fault, getting very defensive.
So as you can see, we have got quite a bit needs emptying out of this yard at the minute because it's full of absolutely rammed full of wagons. Different cars going to different places.
I mean, the Prime Demon, this is Run8. Yeah, no, it's quite old, thing. Been around for a long time. All the grain and gains itself gradually made since the drive and the physics and that sort of thing. It's most.
You've gone really quiet for me.
Oh no, I've put my phone down. Just while Kate was looking for. She's trying to find the glasses. She can't find them. God knows where they are. Does anyone know where Kate's glasses are?
So you can see down the other end there, that's Tom moving in down there.
After 3 grey tanks. No, not Josh.
Is it your back wagons that need to be coming off here or what?
The back
Oh
one?
yeah, it's your back few wagons, isn't it?
Yeah, them 3 grey tank cars are the last ones. And then
There's quite a lot of them, isn't there?
Going back with me.
There's a fair few there.
Yeah, didn't we? See, obviously you said it was obviously like the working gear. I thought the whole rake come off that train. I didn't realise.
No, it's a manifest, so it's got different trains for different wagons for different locations. So there's a bit of a mixture. And that's what manifests are. They're obviously going to.
My fault.
No, it's not really. It's my fault for telling you. It's a giant fault.
It's a joint operational error. That were.
So this train here that's moving around is Tom. I'll go on a couple if you want.
Okay. So I'll get in the cabin and let us know when I can go. I'll have to finger it back a bit, won't I?
Yeah, you do. Your air pipes are off. You just need to set back a little bit. I've applied handbrake on the tank wagon.
Do I need to F5 this to come up?
No, because I put a handbrake on the wagons. So just start gently pushing back notch 1 or 2.
Just slightly moving a bit now.
Yeah. Keep going.
Alright.
No, you need to keep going. You've not done it yet.
Oh.
Obviously, you got to push out. You got to push all the slack out of the whole train, so it'll take a while.
Yeah.
I can hear movement. There we go. Right, you can go.
Yep.
So meanwhile, I'm bringing this lot up here. We'll stable these 3 locos eventually. To start with, I'll probably just put them on the next track because they actually belong there on the other end of the yard.
Yep. No worries. We will blame Tom. You always blame me, just blame me.
You've pulled clear there, so you're alright.
Cheers.
That set of points at the end of that switch, sorry, I was mixing up with me American and my British terms. You're not gonna need these switches at the moment. I hear this switch at the end of the loop. We'll let this one go that's in. So I've set the switch against you. I can't.
No, oh. I'm not over the line though. Is it because I'm in the section?
There we go. I've reset it. So this part, this switch in front of you down here, I've set back against you because you're not going to need it, I don't think, at the moment.
There's a train in the shot, is it you?
I'm the oil train that's coming down the sidings.
Where's my wagon that I'm having? Okay. I can have a look at this.
Before you drop back, can I just move these locos onto the next track?
Yeah, how far do you want me to go?
That's fine. As far as whenever you want to stop.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go past this, you know, it's a crossover where it goes sort of like slews back onto it, so I'm going to go stop there.
Yeah, that's fine. So I can just come across them behind you. So I'm just going to shove these on this track to the left here. And then bring the other rake up and join them together.
Yeah, remember. What is the after day? Right. Looks like we're going to run like a cage, aren't we, Jim? Look back.
Right, you're clear to start setting back. Oh, empty chair simulators back again. It's a nice view. So there's a couple of CSX locos on there. That's because they'll be going to this. That train's going to where the CSX exchange is. So it's an oil train going over there. So these two can, these three engines can stay here. We need to go down this end and get the other half of the same train, essentially, which is this lot here. Just I'll double check I've set the right road for you there, let me.
I think I've got it set, but just double check it. I did set all the points before.
Yeah, because you're going across to the other side of the yard, obviously.
Yeah, I'm slowing over here, and then
yeah, you got that set.
yeah, I set an ages ago, and I made the first cock up. It's a good empty chair sometimes, though. People, Mark will pay good money for that empty chair.
Yeah, empty chair makes more sense than Tom. I ask questions, I don't get stupid answers.
Yeah, exactly. No, you get stupid questions when it's COD.
Yeah. Helps to put the bloody switches on. Idiot.
Burke.
So that my intention is, once Tom's pushed that lot in there... Aren't you going down the wrong track there, Tom? No, you're not. No, you're not. I can see. I could see the back. I could see the back of some tank wagons, and it looked like they were coming down the next track. I was like, "Where the hell are you going?" So yeah, whilst you're in that side, I'm probably going to come across and just come pull out and forwards, and then back onto the other set of tanks that I've left.
You made me doubt myself. I thought I'd set something right wrong then. I had the right moment. I keep looking. No, I am going the right way. Some big boy whoppers on there.
So because we had the...
Sorry, well, I was just saying I need to work out what other SD40s I need because I'm missing a heck of a lot down here.
Yeah, it's quite a few packs. But what's happening here at the moment is those four, they weren't actually able to get to the crew change point. In game, the crew change point is obviously by the yard office.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So they had to stop behind the signal because obviously you had the points set against them, switch set against them. So the signal was red. So as soon as he's done the crew change now, it'll set off. I'm currently working my way down the yard. And you can see Tom. These are the cars that are going to transfer over to the UP side. Ignore a lot of the mixed sort of wagons and stuff. The reason we've got them is because I haven't finished setting the server up yet for the locals and stuff. Over time they'll change to be more correct. But there are all sorts of wagons at the moment because we haven't changed over, essentially, and set specifics on the industry configuration. Still a work in progress.
Get in there.
I mean, most of us set up, it's just that A lot of these wagons, for instance, these come off the working of the year. They've been around since beginning of December, if not mid-November, when they originally came in. Because all these wagons you've got originally, all the wagons Tom's moving now originally came into Barstow, which is the other end of this route essentially, the other end of the Mojave sub. Then they would have been put over the hump yard at Barstow to be arranged into this train that Matt brought, and then Josh brought part of it and I brought it some other way. We brought it over from Barstow to here. It's then been split up once it's arrived here at Bakersfield, and because, let's call it a trip working for British sense, but it's a local in the American term, because the local runs out of the Union Pacific yard, the wagons need to be tripped across to the Union Pacific yard from the BNSF yard. So that's what Tom's doing at the moment, is he's matching those two rakes of wagons together. You can tell where they're going by the little tags that you get above the wagons, like the tags that you see above each one. Tom's got them on his stream as well, like LS913. Basically, if it's got LS on it around this area, it means that it's going to going from the UP or the SJVR yard at Bakersfield. That's the San Joaquin Valley Railway. I'll just turn those off. I don't need those on right at the moment because I know what I'm coupling to and whatnot. So I'm going to pull forward, Tom. So I'm going to occupy the front of your sidings. So
I'm still pulling back at me now. For about.
I'll give you a shout when I've cleared.
No problem. Presume I can pull up to the end of this line again anyway.
Yeah, you can pull up to the end of that siding. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you use the further crossover, you can.
It'll take me around you, won't it?
Yeah.
I can do that. If you don't need it.
Yeah, you'll have priority there over me.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
I've set you for it, so.
Oh, sorry.
So you're clear to pull forward as much as you need to.
Mhm.
Obviously, you can go up to the end of that loop, but you can't go beyond it because the points are set against you.
No problem.
And that's the oil train departing. So that'll actually run in game all the way from here, where it is now at Bakersfield, all the way along this section, over 70 to 100 miles as far as Barstow. Get to Barstow, which is on this screen, all the way through Barstow, onto the Needles sub, and then all the way 150 or whatever miles it is across the Needles sub to Needles. We don't have Seligman installed, but in game time that train will be in this server for over 5 hours, which is quite beast, to be honest.
It's massive, isn't it?
It's already been in the server nearly 3 hours.
The mileage is about 300 something miles.
Yeah, it's a long, long way.
I mean, if you think about NTS Classic Sim, it's like going around like Peak Forest down to Leicester about 3 or 4 times. That in its own takes 3 hours in NTS Classic, so it's a lot. Almost connected up.
So we'll rip the SD40s off this train once it is connected together because they're not suitable traction to take it. We'll need some of the power, the bigger power, out the back of the yard for that.
Mm-hmm. We are connected.
So yeah, pulling clear with this rake, so shunt onto the next rake.
So I'm just pulling away now. Oh, I'm just going to double check here actually.
Yeah, make sure you're not bringing anything you shouldn't be bringing with you.
Make sure you're not putting a sneaky wagon on out your old I didn't put them trek. Am I better off putting them trek? It's not really moving.
Yeah, you want that, and if that's the whole lot you're taking to Bakersfield,
yeah,
UP side.
Line now, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll need to stop before I can put out there, I think. Yeah. I'll hold short and wait for you to come past.
Okay. Just saying, it's over 400 miles. Neil's is map of 720.
Yeah, it's a long way because Needles is 582 and we're at, well, basically the end at Bakersfield end is at Bakersfield sub end. Fresno is 998, so 420 miles, something like that. And you've got the Cairn sub as well, don't forget, which is obviously connected off of the other section.
My HPT is 0.7.
Yeah, that's fine for getting across to. Yeah, that's sufficient. It's heavy, but it's sufficient to get you across to.
It's moving. It's not on a massive gradient, so we're all good.
Yeah, it's enough to get you across to. I won't take it over Mojave Mountain with that.
Well, no.
To have to be passed with that. I don't think you get very far, but it's fine to just go across the UP side. What's your train length?
Train length is 4138.
Because I need to check a track length at the track one. Track one at in the yard is 7195, so you got plenty of scope there.
There's a quiet zone. Is it the quiet zone somewhere around here?
All the way through till you get to the last crossing coming out of the town, yeah.
Okay. So there's me been going through with blasting all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It starts just after you come. It starts at the first crossing.
Ah, so I can. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll just not do it now.
Yeah.
Bell only after I'm well. Looking.
I can't foul these points, so that's why we're sat here. I can't foul this switch. Tom's coming up with his train. You might have to wait at the end of the loop, Tom, because we've got bear tables coming behind you as well.
Okay.
Which is coming in for a crew change. I will try and get them points, that switch set at the end of the loop for you, as soon as the back of the oil train clears. Hello Pragyan, how are you doing? Again, anyone in the YouTube chat wondering who I'm talking to? Chatting to Tom, he's on Twitch, so you can check him out on there if you want to. He's working with me at Bakersfield. If anyone wants to get Run8, or does have Run8 and they fancy join us one of these evenings, then you're more than welcome to. As long as you've got a basic concept of what you're doing.
So you need to obviously know, follow instructions and all that sort of thing. A bit like we've done on other games. We've done it with some alcohol. Obviously, instructions side of things. I vaguely remember we've done something.
You got to obviously have a microphone really and be able to communicate with us.
Yeah.
A bit difficult to do it otherwise. We don't have a server that's live outside of one we're actually playing, so don't go buying the game just so you can play with me and Tom once every couple of weeks. We just sort of fire this up every so often. I reckon he's already going to have that. What?
All the messages are coming through.
No, it's me trying to change the switch, but I don't think it's going to let us until that bear table's gone.
Nice.
I think he's already given him a signal.
I'm clear up to that second crossing, aren't I, basically, before that other
yeah, I'd probably say stop short of the first crossing, because obviously you don't want to sit across a crossing for 10-15 minutes. In fact, stop short of the loop so I can make my move, if that's alright.
Stop.
So stop about where my locos are.
Yeah. That's fine.
If you're able to stop by that point.
Don't see why I shouldn't be able to.
Because we're going to be about 5 to 10 minutes here whilst that does its crew change.
Yep. Josh reckon I must have had less than 0.5 HPT when we separated it. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you carried on when I went, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but we had the bigger locos, we had the Gevos. When we were doing
about
half an hour.
Right.
We just basically split the trains apart.
Yeah.
Rightio. Right, moving forward.
No, I'm going to stop around this curve in a second. So those obviously on Twitch, the train to the left is Mark, who's obviously doing his move.
I was very close to being able to do it anyway, but I was just a little bit sort of short.
Skill issue that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We've got a nice sort of hour, I reckon, then between next trains coming.
Yep, that gives us enough time to get across and do what we need to do. Main position.
Right, I'm reversing back. Once I've cleared that switch in front of you, you can change it and then go up to the end of the loop.
Yeah.
But you just have to wait by the end of the loop. So we need to connect these two together. Anyone that's just come in, we're joining these two rakes of tank cars together, then we're going to split the locos off. And this train will then go down to LA with road power actually on it rather than switches.
Pulling forward.
Working that you can actually, if you wanted to drive this in game, you could actually drive it most of the way. We haven't got San Bernardino loaded, otherwise we have to drive it pretty much all the way, but you drive this all the way down Mojave, get to Barstow, turn right on the curve there, then all the way down Cajon.
That's something I'm going to do at some point as well on stream, because I've got Cajon now, so probably do a night having a trip across there. It's lovely. Lovely drive, to be fair. Well, we'll make sure that I don't derail it as well.
Well, that'd be a start.
Oh, I've got a bit more of an understanding now with dynamics, so... The other thing I want to do as well, whether it'll happen on the stream or not, is... was it last... It wasn't last Sunday, it was the Sunday before. When we did our last Run8 session, when I was doing that, the local working down the Needle sub, I've progressed it some more since offline the other night. We are literally just at the turnaround now, so where we can then head back to the very last bit, so... That might happen on the stream, it might not, but after that's been done, I aim to take the trip back up to Barstow. So at some point that might be a stream feature. It's sort of like it's out of the way a bit, it's sat parts on a triangle. I'm just waiting to be moved back. Hey, mouth, Josh. I haven't progressed it very far.
He did go quite a long way.
I did. Went quite far and also did a drop off and a pickup, I have you know.
These are the bear tables coming in. That's interesting power. An NS loco and a UP loco on a BNSF train. Two of the weathered V-skins I've got on them, by the looks of it.
Oh, fire. And it's liveries I've got. Those are obviously watching on Twitch. Them bits in the background there. You got the are they the what are they them passenger locos?
Aren't they P42s?
P42, yeah. So you can see them now because I've got some very default looking P42s and not passenger looking wagons. There is a pack actually that obviously puts some proper trains in there. I think Mark has got some of the passenger stuff actually injected into the server. I believe so. At some point I will end up picking bits up for that.
Actually, see if we can actually load one in. I haven't got it fully set up.
I mean, I ain't going to see it, but at some point I will look to get that. Your TSE is fucked, as my TS won't go in the bonus. Have you tried there's the player profiles file which is inside the content folder. I think you can open it up with RW tools. I'm pretty certain you can change the setup of your screen resolution through that. It might help. might be able to get it working through there. I mean, if all else fails, just take the player profile out, back it up somewhere, let it load a new one up, but you'll have to obviously go through your settings again and reset them up. What you wouldn't. Evening, Whiteleg. Bakersfield indeed. What are you doing in my backyard? We've come to invade. We're invading. Well, there was a whistle walk there, which I thought it was a quiet zone. Oh, it's a quiet zone after the.
It's on the Mojave film where it tells you where. It's on the sheet. It tells you which bit.
Yeah, I was looking at it, but it's after the second crossing, isn't it?
Right. So we need to get this grain train out of here now. So this train did come all the way again from Needles, which is about 300 miles away. It obviously would have come further than that, but that's where it came into the game. It came in with mid-train locos, which had been taken out, and it had locos on the back, which had been taken out. They basically were on the train to get it over the Tarchby Pass. Obviously, once it gets over the Tarchby Pass, it doesn't need all that power, so we've ripped that power off here at Bakersfield. It's laid over in the yard for maybe a couple of hours, 3 hours maybe, and then it's going to head north now up to Fresno and well, Kings Park, which is well on the way to Fresno, and it'll come out of here. In the meantime, I need to go up to Kings Park itself. So this is on the Bakersfield sub that I'm now on. So I've just jumped about 65 miles up line, and you can see in here this is where that grain train that we've just seen, the one that's leaving Bakersfield, is going to come here into this massive balloon track, and this is where it'll unload, and then it'll head back all the way back across again to Needles. I mean, literally game time, once one of these trains spawns in at Needles, bear in mind I don't have Seligman sub, which is like over 150 miles I think, or something like that, which could be added on even further. But without that, this train has probably already been in game. I'm going to say 6 to 8 hours. It's then got another 6 to 8 hours to go back across the entire route empty to before it leaves the server again. It's just mad how that's actually possible in one sort of living world almost. It's the one thing I really do love about Run8, because of what it does lack, obviously, graphics and everything. It just is so much fun in terms of that side of things. So that AI crew, they'll set off. I've just got to set some switches. Basically what that'll do is once it connects into auto, which is the external dispatcher, it'll signal itself. But whilst it's got to come off these manual switches, I've got to basically hold its hand until it gets onto the main line. Once it's on the main line, it'll do itself and everything, but until that point, I've got to hold its hand literally. And it accesses the main line here, which is Guernsey. We do actually have some grain trains that come to Guernsey as well, but it's a different setup to what it is at Kings Park. Guernsey is a more sort of straight on sort of setup, and I think the trains will be broken up into sections as well when it comes here. So you can see we've got pink on the line there, but you can see we've got the signals already set. So that's basically Otto knows now that that grain train, the empties, is approaching, and it'll come out onto the main. With AI, it'll have all 4 engines, or all 3 engines. I think it's 3 engines on that. And with AI, it'll have all 3 running, but if I was driving that myself with it being empties, I'd just have the front loco powered. Until it gets to Bakersfield, then I'd probably power up the second one. Maybe the third if you thought it needed it. Or it all works off the horsepower per ton settings. That train there is going to cause problems. So I'll probably get rid of that, I think.
Evening, Chris Law. How are we doing? Oh, this one's setting off now.
So you can see already the grain's coming out there. We'll go back and we'll sort that out in a few minutes, because it's going to take a while for it to clear all the various manual points. We'll actually watch the loaded coming out of the sidings. So this is the second one I've sent right up there.
Better backs are off.
Can you actually see them?
Who?
You, can you actually see the wagons? Have you got the camera? I've got them.
There's bits missing. I've got quite a lot of them. There's odd bits in the consist that are missing. Like one, I'm probably missed about 4. 5. 5
Yep.
out of the whole lot.
That's not too bad.
No.
So this will obviously come out at 15 until the rear clears. But I drove the one that's coming back empty, the one we've just looked at up at Kings Park. I drove that up from here. It was actually really fun to drive. That was a right good thrash. Because it's quite underpowered with it only having 4 locos but having 11,000 tonnes. It requires some thrashing. This one's actually heavier than the last one. The last one was 11,000. This one's got about 6 or 7 extra wagons and it's over 12,000. It's got an extra loco on the front though. That's the other thing that's good about this game, is that they're both similar workings, but the consists all sort of vary in terms of power and stuff like that, based on what you set it up as.
Pickup trucks look like they belong in Bakersfield. They're in the right place.
So it's got an approach medium. Literally, you can see how long that train is. It's about 5,000 foot. And this arrival track here is what I use this. That's what I use this arrival track for. Is bringing those trains in and ripping the power where required. We just got to keep an eye on the other one that's coming in, because we do have another grain train on its way in eventually. Right now it's way down at Mojave at the minute, so we don't really need to sort of worry about that. Probably a good 2 to 3 hours away. 2 hours maybe. By the end of the stream, it'll be getting quite close to being up here.
Yeah. The potential to see it.
Yeah. So once you've done that and combat light engine, you can take some ballast wagons down to Calente if you want.
Yeah.
There's these 6 that need to go. Should be able to manage that with just 1 loco. So what will happen with these wagons that Tom's taken is that basically they'll get across to the UP side of things, and then they'll actually get split apart. I can explain this a bit better now whilst it's quiet. So you see all these different... Ignore the last 3 sort of letters, ignore the last 3 ones. The rest of it is the actual head code essentially, or the symbol as they call it in America. So like 913L is one train, 916J is another. They're different trains that actually come out of the UP yard. So you've got one called YBK50, which heads out of Bakersfield down towards Sandcut, and runs a lot of industries that are not shown here, but they're on the section there. You've got, I can't remember where the other ones go off the top of my head, but you've got 910J, 913J, I believe, 913L, and 916J. And you'll see all those different wagons, all these are 916, look, 910, 910, 910. You get loads for that one, and every now and then you'll get a different one dotted into the mix as well. And basically the last 3 letters refer to the actual industry that it's going to. So KMP, I think that's a potato company, that's a chemical company, Amcor, and various other different places that they go to. LS910J is the one that we get the most traffic for at the minute. 913J there, that's for the tree core place. All these tank cars will go up to tree core, apart from the ones at the front, which are SJR. But because we've only had this set up a little while, we're not really getting the variety showing yet. As we do more of these workings, we'll actually see more variation going on. But that's where the fun is in this game, is running the locals and stuff. Is that on the main line? I wonder. On the... Nope.
If I go and open this set of points up, well, obviously it'll free everything up on it for me, in case anything else decides to turn up.
Yeah, if it lets you, yeah.
Yeah. Dragon Sword at 1969, thank you very much for the follow. Good evening. Oh, there we go.
Hello, mate. Right, you can. I'll shut them for you when you've cleared them.
No worries. Let me know when I can. Am I actually to that red signal over there?
Go to the go up to the red. There is a crossover I need to change up there, but that train's still on it at the minute. Are you going backwards?
No, we're going forward, sir.
We're also blasting on it. Is this the where's the quiet zone start? Is it here?
It's after the crossing because that AI was blasting its own coming through here.
Fair enough.
I think the dead zone for the no sound or anything is just beyond that on that curve. Am I going to need to do a dispatcher or anything on this, or is it manually controlled?
It's all manually controlled, really.
No problem.
I'm just setting the crossover for you now.
Alright. Yeah, because I crossed onto the left, I'll just go across.
Yeah, you need to be on the left track when you get up there, yeah. We've got nothing coming in at the minute from that side, so we're actually got...
DTC, is that, I presume, the quiet zone?
No, that's the controlled signal area.
Oh.
It's the name for basically the signalling.
But basically what you're doing.
Well, no, it's the controlled area, essentially.
Oh.
Basically, you're coming out at yard. Yeah, I've set you that crossover so you can actually treat that red as a restricting. You can go through it.
Okay. So. It must have just not done this. They are going through it all. Where the text is on that document is between here and the Dixie Line lumber.
Yeah, that's a little siding that comes in. You're right, I picked some wagons out of there earlier.
Looks like it must be there then.
You can go up to...
Fever, good evening. Thank you for the bits as well.
You can work your way up to 15 mile an hour now.
There's 15 in that yard anyway.
Yeah. So again, these wagons, these cars, all these tank cars should really be one livery, a maximum two. We're just not fully set them up yet. Next time, basically every time I run one of the locals, I set each industry up as I go to them for the next time.
There's a lot of set up, except that you're doing it on and on and on.
Oh, I've already spent hundreds of hours setting this server up for myself and Tom and Matt and Josh.
Platform on left there as well for Bakersfield for Amtrak.
It's like the VV train's just cleared the main yard.
You mean Pacho? In 2020, you rode on the UP 4014 big. Oh, you were on Big Boy. Hellfire.
Nice.
That's epic.
Envious.
But that was an experience. Fantastic.
I'd love to do something like that.
I want to come over here somewhere in general at some point. I think to just have a couple or a week or 2 weeks, whatever, however long, whatever, and just.
Oh, we'll go next week then.
Veg. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, Kate, I'm not going to London next week. I'm off to America. That'll go down. I don't think that'll go down too well.
No, I have sort of looked at places I want to go, but sort of waiting for now.
Yeah. Let's get down Denny's Diner.
I'm at the point now where I'm more interested in America Railroads than what's happening in this country. Because this country's so
sterile and
boring in terms of just being units and everything, and same units everywhere you go.
Literally. I've seen videos of it, Big Boy. I think some actually more recently made a brand new big boy loco for Trains Classic as well, which was quite an advanced model. Pretty nice. Not driven it all, not got it myself, but I've seen YouTube do it quite well. Like a nice one to have.
You're nearly out the siding.
Okay.
I will need to set something up for you actually. That don't go past Kern Junction. So when you get to the event at the Kern Junction, stop at that one.
Yep. No problem. It's a fair bit. Just a few. Bit more than my car.
Stupid comment.
There's a whistle board here again, and that must be where it starts again.
I don't know. I don't know whether the whistle board's a sort of place of evidence or not. To be honest with you.
I'm whistling. To be fair though, where Dixie Line's just coming in here, so.
Right, you're clear of the siding.
So.
And the train's on, all looking good. So I'll now skip ahead of you because I need to marshal you into the yard as well in front of you. So literally this is just a short transfer jobs Tom's doing. He's bringing his stuff across from the BNSF yard to this yard, which is the Union Pacific, combined with the SJVR yard. SJVR have some tracks down the back and they're a short line essentially. A Genesee and Wyoming own short line, so it's you literally got like Freightliner essentially, like the orange livery you see on Freightliner. You see them down there in the distance on my stream. We still got a lot of Southern Pacific locos hanging around when really we shouldn't. We haven't really decided an era for this, or I haven't decided an era. It's just sort of mixed, but it's like a mod of air. Let's just have a bit of fun with it. You should be able to do 25 by the way now.
20 at the minute.
And I've just given you the restricting signal, so if it's flashing you can pass it. Obviously if it's not, you can still pass it because I've given you verbal clearance to pass that.
It's not flashing. I've heard this before. I haven't really done flash, but yeah, it's flashing. It's not flashing, so I'll just do the verbal then.
So you clear all the way in.
I'm setting to the right.
Yeah, there's only one track you can access from where you're coming from. So
Bendy and Sons Ford. I thought it was Bendy and Sons Ford.
I shall. I'll leave you to that.
Okay. White Lake, is there a route on any trains that we go? Where going through where? Sorry, I think you might have missed a bit of the message off. Go through the. I'm waiting for the next bit. What do you mean through here?
It's a cliffhanger.
Oh, to Hatch. Yeah, there is. Yeah, Trains and Classics got the. See if I get this right. Tehachapi, is it? Is that right?
Tehachapi.
Tehachapi. I can never say it right. But Mark can say it. Yeah, that's on Trains and Classic, that route. I think it goes between Bakersfield and Mojave. Is it Mojave Yard? Is it?
Yeah, well, that would be the Tehachapi Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go any further though. Yeah, just that section there. But that is in TS Classic. I haven't got it. I've not played it, but it is in there. I think it's £25 in British money. Obviously, I don't know what it is in like dollars or what. I don't. It's not in Train Sim World. I've not seen it on there. Cahoon Pass is on Train Sim World.
So if anyone watching my stream, we've now got that grain train, the empties, heading south. They'll get to Bakersfield in around about the end of the stream, about 90 minutes, I would think.
My lord.
Depending if they get a clear run, but assuming they do, then they will.
Watching my stream, that is a verbal. I can go through this red signal. Authorised move.
So we can see here we've got the empty grain, Milepost 961 going south, passing Guernsey now. It's got the road. On my screen at the bottom
I've been
right.
told off here.
Just ignore it. The bottom right, you can see Una. That's the loaded one that left Bakersfield about 5 minutes ago. That's at 896 milepost. The loaded, the empties are at 960. They're basically going to cross each other eventually. The empties will need to go back into Bakersfield sidings because they'll need to get the distributed power added to get over the hill. Another one. What am I about? No, they don't. The empties. Idiot. They don't ignore. Yeah, I'm talking bowl. Ignore me.
It does this quite often. You get used to it.
It's working with you, causes it.
That'll beast that coming on that curve.
That's my bloody train. I haven't got one, that's why I can't transport one on the train.
I lost the plot. It takes after me. That's it. It brushes off. You see, if I start talking rubbish, it brushes off on other people. Contagious. Called Burkitis.
Bastarditis.
How far am I taking this? Did you say? Am I going?
So you get to end at siding.
End of the siding.
Yeah, I need to get the train fully in, and then essentially you're uncoupling and going back to the BNSF side. We don't fuck about with this lot. We let them get on with it. Don't do UP's job for them.
So I go as far.
All the way to the end of the siding.
Yeah, where the end of that bit comes back over.
Basically, where stop before the points come in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop before the switch, and then the UP locos will drop on the back. But
yeah.
Whether we do that tonight is another matter.
Was that potentially what them two locals we put in for, in case we do it?
Yeah, I might do it whilst you take the boss wagons if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You need to take these back across light engine.
Yeah. Evening, Marco. How are we doing?
So I need to go back down to the BNSF side. As I said, we've got these oil tankers. And, the general gist with these is that we need to get a bigger loco onto them.
D70. Quite impressive actually. I have all the wagons I think in this yard. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's 3 hiding at the back there that are default. Whatever they are. Bit of a gradient here. We're going uphill very slightly.
Yes, it's on a slight gradient. Is that yard?
19. Just a little bit of power on it to keep it, obviously keep the momentum. Also traverse this junction. You can see as well, obviously, the length of the train's quite a lot actually. Still quite a lot of it still. That section.
So I'm going to do a bit of a switch. Do a switch review here. I'm going to swap what locos have been shunting in the yard, basically.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Tags off now. Hey up! It's the Bakersfield Rozzers. There's a lot of Denny's diners around here. Looks to be quite popular in Bakersfield. Get in there and get himself a coffee. Let's have a coffee and a waffle. Holding nicely at 15 up here.
So I've just handed those locos over to the AI, and all they'll do now is literally drive down the other end of the yard and go back into their chunt. Because I don't want to sit here faffing about whilst I drive this length for the whole yard for 5 minutes. So,
well,
let the AI do it. Because what I might do is I might grab those UP locos that's in that yard and literally take those wagons off you.
Yeah.
Then because you're essentially in the loop there rather than actually in the yard. Because the first yard track proper is the one next to you.
On the left of me.
Yeah. Right, you're fully in nearly now.
Yeah.
So technically, you can stop if you want, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Bring it to a steady stop. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to open them points in front of you as well, so that you can go back
Very
onto
nice man.
Go onto the main.
Mhm.
Right, so I'll come up and I'll uncouple you if you want.
Wait. We are slowing down. Gradient's changed a bit more actually, it's just going to 0.25.
Right, you're clear to move.
Don't need to pull back out, do I?
No, you just want to make sure you got your tail light on your, your ditch light on your back loco, obviously. Right, you're clear. You can go onto the main line.
In the back.
Well, set the back loco as short hood trail, and then press J.
And right, pulling forward. Let's go. Whilst obviously we're in midstream, bit of a slight change in the plan of what's going to go on next week. There won't be any streams from next Sunday for the week, as I'm away. There may well be one by the following weekend. Depends. Well, there won't be actually, no, because I'm not here. I'm out on the Saturday, so I won't be here. Yeah.
See you in about a month.
No, there's going to be a week lull because obviously I'm away, so. I'm allowed to use the horn here now. We're out of the quiet area, so horn is permitted again. There's a small area in that main bit where you're coming out of that first yard where you can't use the horn, but then you can use the bells for the latter part. I know, how dare I be away? Sorry. No, we're off down to London. Next Sunday in the morning, and we're there till Wednesday, and then we're going to York as well, sort of on our way home for a night as well, as you do. We're on a trip to the museum in York as well, and doing Harry Potter studio tour, day in London. So we've got all sorts going on. London side, I think, more for James Bird, because we're going for Harry Potter for him. Sorry, Josh. So it took a nice little bit of time away with a break.
So I'm now coupling onto this train that Tom brought in, and then I'm going to take it across into that side next to us. Essentially what Tom's done is he's brought it in with the BNSF locos, and we've transferred it to the UP, which is the attended recipient, I guess you could say. And then they'll basically get split off, because there's some cars that'll need to be used by the SJVR as well. That long line of wagons next to me to my left, they've already been to various industries, and they're actually waiting to get added onto a manifest to go south or north, depending on which set you look at. There's another set behind that set, which I believe is the northbound stuff, and the stuff on this track nearest is the southbound. most
I've
of
just
it's down to
changed
West
ends
Colt.
as well. I'm ready for whenever.
Yeah, you're clear to go through that
Am I
signal.
clear to go through these reds?
Yeah, I haven't got control of that.
Okay. Oh, I need to change the points. Hang on. Or I'm going back into the frigging yard.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Should tell him to stream. Should do, Josh.
Just let the air sort of charge up in the snow.
Am I set all the way back through to that other yard?
I will set you back.
No. It's a case of going red signals again or not.
Yeah, you can clear that. You can go through. The next one's
I
restricted
was gonna.
anyway.
I can see the flash. I can see it flashing now. It's just changed that one.
Yeah, you clear through that one, and then you'll be crossing over back again.
Where I went, yeah. Are we parking these just up anywhere in the yard, sort of where we picked them up?
Yeah, so drop one off and then put one on the ballast wagons.
Yep.
I've set you all the way into the yard.
Mhm.
In fact, I'll set you right into.
Yeah, set me into a line where I can dump.
Steady on. Don't need any of your messes in here.
No, no. Trains in messes are bad enough. Not clean any other mess.
Right, I've set you into a siding where there's a little tank wagon in there. You want to drop one of your locos off in there?
Yeah.
Then come back up. Let's have a look what he's doing next. As I said, we need to get some appropriate power onto the oil train. These are the ballast wagons Tom's coming down.
The UPs have obviously hooked up now.
Yeah, I can't move these yet because you've got a train coming behind you and auto racks.
Oh.
So I can't move this set yet. But I can actually. I can go forward. I can actually go the other way. Can't I? Stupid comment to make actually.
UP boys are taking wagons away now. So these were the rate we brought in. These two locals have backed onto the rear of it. They're now going to take it down there, and they'll obviously shunt it into wherever it needs to be in this yard here. Into its. Does it separate into its own locals then? Does it, Mark?
Yeah, basically all sets of it. It'll take me probably 2 to 3 hours to actually separate this full train into its appropriate sections. Because of the length of it.
Mhm. But it all goes down as well. What if anything's bunched together, or if it's like a case of drop one off, pull back out, drop back another one off somewhere, and
Yeah.
all So the Bakersfield sub is if I was to carry on, wouldn't it be?
No, on the BNSF side.
Oh, so where I'm going now?
Yeah, it carries on about carries on about 100 mile.
Okay. And where does it go ahead from here then? Where's
Ends
that
after about 4 mile. It would carry on to
Oh,
Fresno in real life, but in game it ends after about 4 miles.
No, is it? Do you not have any further than this game?
No.
No.
There is some industries and stuff down there.
Mhm.
8,000 tons worth of stuff here. Surprisingly, 53 loaded wagons. It shows how most of the stuff coming north actually ends up being loaded.
Mint. Absolutely hellfire is that. I have the red. I think we call it crossover at the minute.
Yeah, you can pass that.
Am I right to pass that?
Yeah, because I've got no control over those signals because they're because there's manual hand points in front of it and that.
Yeah. I don't have a head-on collision. That's all good.
Yeah, there's nothing around. We're all clear at the minute. The next one coming south is the empty grain, which is still 40 odd miles north.
So this section here is, as you were talking about before, Josh, with the horns. So this bit here is the bell section, so you can use your bell down here, no horn. And then when you go a little bit further, you can't use the bell or horn. The horn can then be used again when we go into the yard. We enter when we cross over fully. I've got a document on my own screen. Put the link. See if it works. You should be able to see what I can see. So if you open, if anyone wants to open that link, we go to page 3. You'll see that is the section out. So you'll see where it says in red writing, the 25 mile an hour quiet zone, no horn, bell only. That is what I'm working off. So it's got all like tells me all the yards are, mileposts, signals. It makes it work out obviously where you are, what you should do. Speeds and stuff are on there as well. So it does tell me speeds on my screen. You can't actually see to be behind my stream HUD. Axle speeds.
So we're going to have to sit here. I'm going to come off these locos for now because I can't pull forward far enough. I need to access the main slightly. But there's an auto-vac train coming, so I'm going to have to just wait until that's gone.
No.
So I shall find something else to occupy my time for a few minutes. Just keeping an eye on everything else that's running. Northbound grain is at Wasco. There's a coal train we need to actually get running as well that goes to Wasco. There's quite a lot of added interest with that as well because I think that's a similar sort of thing with the loco swaps and stuff.
Yeah.
Or the loco takes the train up, I believe it is, and then the combat light engine to Bakersfield or whatever. But coming south, I mean, they won't get there tonight, but we've got southbound, 1 empty grain, 2 Z trains, 3, 4, 5, and 5, 6 intermodals. All coming south. So we've got there's about 9 trains going south, so obviously to Hatchby Pass will get busy eventually. It's quite busy.
4 coming?
Yeah, it's coming next year.
Yeah.
So we've got the northbound grain again, which I'm keeping an eye on, which is at Cameron now, so you won't get here tonight. It's going to be between 2 and 3 hours, especially with how busy it's going to be down the Tarchiby Pass, where it's got all these passing loops. And it's quite busy over this way, actually. Got a coal train in front of a bear table, which has got a auto rack in the loop at Hinkley. So, back to Mojave.
So you can see the whatever is behind me there. There's this line here. This train's running on the red section, whatever that is, coming behind us.
Yeah, there's an auto rack coming behind you on the UP side. It won't come down here. Just setting out points back behind where you've been. I did make a bit of an error. I didn't check out what the weight of the train is. The oil that's ready to go to LA, I didn't check out how heavy it is.
Oh dear.
So I don't know how many locos it needs.
A Burke moment.
Yeah, I'll probably
certified Burke moment. That is.
I'll probably send that out ahead of you.
Okay.
To be fair, I may even drive it some other way myself. To be.
About back at base.
Set the switch back up main line first. Any that are set against interfere with the main line, obviously. I think it's just that one way you come across onto the yard.
You're blasting home.
Yeah. I'm not going as far as you, so you can keep coming in. I'm just shifting a loco that's facing wrong way. It needs to move out at Y.
Nice. We'll come out the quiet zone area now. We can use horn and bells again. Points have just been set again.
Thank you.
So I'm going. So what, did you say there was a tank car? Is it?
Yeah, just stop before the tank car and then drop one of the locos off. Meantime, I'm going to bring out a pair of locos to work that tank train.
My lord, it's a pair.
And I'll also use this as a way to take a couple of extra locos back to Barstow, because we've got so many locos sat here that we don't need.
There's a load, isn't there?
So we'll have a few on the front. So if you just stop once you're clear inside there, and set the points from that side and back to the straight ahead route, and I'll buy the matter about that bit. I can sort that bit.
That's well. Just these ones here behind where I've just come in.
Yeah.
I'll just set them. I'll split. This engine down, get this one detached. Right. Procedure to disconnect. Am I getting this right? So, open. No, sorry. Disconnect the air hoses first. Then is it?
You need to close the angle cock on your loco and then open it, leave it open on the one you're leaving behind, and then disconnect the air hoses.
Open and then disconnect. Right. Look. That loco I'm going to shut down. So that's a lead.
Just need to open my couplers here.
Fucking couple these back up again, what the fuck?
If you pressed F5 or F7 you would have done.
I don't think I did. I didn't press any of them buttons. Angle cock's open on that. No, they're not.
You having a farce?
I don't know, maybe. I'm having a farce. Yeah, I'm having a farce.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It won't pull off. It won't it won't disconnect.
Have you done the switches?
Hey?
Have you done the switches?
In car I'm driving from?
Yeah, I can't help you, mate. You have to fix it yourself.
Yeah, switch it all up. It's in forward. Definitely thinks I'm in the other with the other train still because.
Have you done set? So yeah, have you clicked on the press set as lead unit?
Yeah, done that. Hang on. No, that's not worked.
I'll have to have a look at your job. I have no idea what you're on about. In a minute.
There's a thing that says open. I haven't open coupler. Open coupler is. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
I'm just coming out at the side in now.
We might have done it. We might have done it. Keith noticed something I haven't done.
Good on, well done, Keith. Glad somebody's paying attention.
Keith. Hey, he's figured it out. He's worked it out. I didn't press open coupler.
Well, that'll be why.
I did everything else. Right, we're uncoupled. We have. I've just slightly pulled it forward, so it's. It is there. It's done. Thanks, Keith. Fuck that, thrashers.
Can you set the points for me to get back onto the oil train, please?
Yep. Are these ones next to me here?
The oil train that's next to the SD40s. There's those 3 SD40s, I think it is. There's a Vake of
Oh,
oil
yeah,
wagons next to it.
the black tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, they're tagged LAC.
Yeah. Yeah, LAC. Yeah, I've got them, yeah.
I'll divert that working into Barstow Yard, I think.
Right, you're clear to stop.
Okay. Stopping.
Points are open. You can come back.
Set all the way onto it, yeah?
Yep. You can go to
Setting back. So 2 of these locos are just going to be in transit, I believe. Power based on the weight of this train, I don't think we'll need more than 2 power in, but we need to take some back to Barstow because we've got a real imbalance of locos. Can you call me back, please?
Yeah.
I can't stay up.
About 10.
Okay.
10 wagons.
10 wagons.
9 wagons. 8 wagons. 7. 6. 5. 4. I was say 3 actually. Yeah, just bring it in easy now. 2. Here you go. Oh. One wagon.
Okay. 1 wagon.
Half a wagon. There you go, nice and gentle. Right.
Thank you. I'll come and couple up if you want to go and get your stuff sorted.
Yeah. Matt's asking if anyone's in the shopping trolley.
No, not at Bakersfield. I think there's one at Hillam Gates. In front of an HST.
Where are these wagons that I'm picking up? I've not spotted them.
What, the ballast wagons?
Oh, they're here to me right?
Yeah.
That's easy. That's how, good evening, Matt, as well.
Yeah, you can follow me up to Caliente with them. We've got to do a full brake test and stuff yet. So actually need 3 locos working out of the 4.
Don't leave that yard without permission. I've got permission, mate. Permission's been granted. Can you up and get a graphics card, please? One that actually works. Don't be getting no faulty ones. They're no good for you.
So I need to set my train symbol in here so that Otto knows where to send it, the auto dispatcher. So I need to set this as U, which is a unit train, it's a unit oil train. And it's back for Bakersfield. LAC, because it's going to LAC. In-game, I don't know what the date is. In-game, the date is the 16th. So next to that, I need to put a hyphen 16 for the tag. Basically, the dispatcher now will know that's going towards LAC. Now, whilst the train's bound for LAC, I think I'm going to go into Barstow though and change locos and stuff. So, having said that, I'm talking to myself because I'm thinking to myself. I think I'll take it all the way through to LAC because I'm only taking one extra anyway. I've got 3 running, so. Flow's looking good. Got 4. Full test, then we'll get ready to go.
You get an MSI 1480 Supreme, or Supreme, X fallen out with X. You've fallen out with X as well. I presume no Christmas cards this year.
Might be a Christmas graphics card.
Just a brick through the door.
Right, so I'm ready to depart.
So am I.
Yeah, I'll get clear of the yard, and you can pull down to end at loop because I'm going to go across the first crossover. So,
do I need to put any stuff on the symbol for this? I've got why bake 10.
yeah, I don't know what the actual code is for a maintenance away. I guess X. I don't know. I need to have a look actually thinking about it. I've never actually done a maintenance away train. Train symbols. Work train, so W as your first letter.
W.
Back.
Is dash back or just WBAK all in one?
Dash, sorry, yeah.
BAK.
CAL. I don't know what the code is for Caliente. I don't have that, so.
So W-BAK-CAL all in one there. That's it. Done.
Yeah, Caliente. CAL isn't a code, so yeah, you're fine with that.
Okay.
So you'll be able to use Otto for the first section. Once you get out, once you come out of the loop, you'll be able to use Otto. But you're clear to pull forward to the end of the loop and wait there. Meanwhile, I'll set off now.
I need to shut these points because otherwise we'll be fucking crashing into you.
Yeah, don't do that. That'd be a mess.
That'd be fun for the stream. So I'm going up as far as this bit of stubble yard here, aren't I?
Right down to the end of the loop.
Oh, I'm going right to the top end of that loop by the crossings, are you?
Yeah, you wait down there.
Oh, right, okay. Sweet.
Once I've cleared that signal, first signal, obviously you can come up to pull up to that signal then.
Sound.
Don't know what Otto said, I don't actually see what it said. Call me this control point. So I'll need to call Otto once we get actually out onto the main line. What's your HBT on that? Gone.
Oh, sorry, Mike. 4.5.
That's alright then.
Before length 661 tons.
Simultaneous departures.
My lord.
So Tom's going to Caliente, which is about 15-20 mile. This train that I've got would obviously be going all the way to LA.
On fire.
with Tom's train, we could obviously simulate a ballast drop at some point. And close one of the sections on the Tartary Pass, close a siding or whatever.
The sea count. Please turn left, for God's sake. With hellfire.
You're right next to me, I didn't realise you were right there.
It's absolutely beast, this. It's like Simrail, but better. Dropping back a bit now, so no point in me rushing. How many wagons have you got on this? I never looked.
Not many, 34.
No. We'll stop here before there's another crossing. Consider it.
So we're on the 25 limit now. Got approach medium. Heading up towards Kern Junction.
Big mark the salute as it comes round the corner. Unfortunately, the salute I would like to give him, I can't do it.
Right back at you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sacked, mate, for doing that.
Oh, you're in quiet zone, aren't you?
Yeah, sacked, mate. I'm going to report you.
Sorry, people. Sorry to the people I've disturbed.
Oh, the train got across up there.
Yeah, that's the one that was coming up behind you, the auto racks.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going up to Caliente, and when you get there, you want to go past the side and then reverse backwards into a little head shunt, essentially.
Yep.
I reckon that'll fill this last hour of the stream pretty easily.
Hmm.
So I think these are mail coaches that are at the end of that side, possibly. Not sure what they are.
Good.
I think they are, yeah.
Just open these points, just waiting for you to clear that.
Yeah, once I've cleared that first one, you can set off. You can't contact Otto until you get right down the end of the straight, I don't think, so I still can't do it now.
Presume once you Is it just before the junction, or do you reckon it's on the line, the main?
I think it's when you get down to
Right.
Kern Junction. So there's two signals between you and Kern Junction. I
Yep.
believe it's down here.
Must be on the curve. Good to come
Have you got the? Because I'll pass another signal yet before you get a yellow. You got a red.
You've gone past that first one anyway, so I can go up to that red.
Yeah, go up to the red. Yeah.
Oh. Got blasting a horn.
It's me.
Oh, you're at the quiet zone here.
Actually, I don't think it was. I think it's the next one.
You're not, because you've got the bells only section you're in now. When you go over that crossover where I went over to the left, it's bell only.
No, it's bell
Till the
only
first
across
drop
all
in.
of that.
Yeah.
It's bell only all the way through there.
No.
Quite a
Backward.
climb up here. I should be able to contact Otto now.
Third time.
Yeah, once you pass the second signal, you can contact Otto.
Back end of your train, I've gone past that second one, I don't think.
I've just passed the front of it. Front of it's just gone round. Still got a red signal at Kern Junction at the minute.
Excuse me. Oh, I see where Callum is. After Ilman.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into one of them sidings on Caliante, did you say?
It's not on the diagram, but there's one to the right of the main line, basically.
Right.
I've got
That's
a clear
it.
signal. Clear signal, Kern Junction.
I've still got a red at the minute here. Clearing the yard at least. I'll just shut these points back up.
I would have thought the rear of my train must be nearly past that signal now. Yeah, it's just passing it now. You should have just got a yellow.
Not yet. Oh, it's just gone.
So once you pass the next one after that one you're at now,
Yeah.
when you get past that next one, then you can talk to Otto then.
Give a call.
Tone Otto, yeah.
Mhm.
It's 25 to the junction, it's 60 I think after
Yeah.
that. About 55.
How about Thin Air Express, mate?
Still be a good thrash with that. It's one of my favourite sections, this bit out of Bakersfield.
I've only done it once. That's when I went down to the up to the pass. You can see the back of Mark's train. So in theory, that where that red light is, that should be caboose.
Yeah, I forgot to take that off. I wasn't meant to be in that with me.
No.
And I also don't have any buffer wagons with me.
Oh dear. Going well then. Breaking a couple of laws.
Be right. Just join it main line now.
For those obviously that want, might have missed some bits, who want to watch what Mark can do, but haven't had a chance, you'll be able to watch that back on YouTube. That'll still be there. So that'll be available to watch as soon as the stream ends. Basically, you'll be able to catch back up with that. Twitch one will stay there for its usual time. And your train just going around curve now. Hello. Right, go thrash.
Cleared for 55 mile an hour.
door open. You get a bit more noise when you get all the doors and windows open. You still driving around with the ones without the turbo? Was that were they a different set?
That was SD40s. I'm on a Evo now.
No.
Got an SD70 behind me as well.
I'll give Otto a call and get into the system.
Passing the bottom end of Bakersfield yard.
Barstow. Got there quick.
Yeah. Yes, in the manual.
Does that mean it's wait? It knows about it?
Yeah, it knows you're there. It knows you're there. It's because I'm still in section. Yeah.
I could do that again this week. I mean, we've already said I'm back to normal, healthy, selfish sort of again.
Yeah.
The poor dude couldn't do that last week. It killed me. See, I've got a yellow.
Following me then.
Following. So, is there potential for us to pass some stuff?
Yeah, I think there was another auto back coming. I don't look at the F3 screen because I don't like to sort of spoil the immersion. So I just sort of leave it to it and just drive to the signals. Trust the auto man.
School bus driver off Simpsons. Turn 22. That clicking noise that you hear, the first time I drove one of these notes, I thought I'd broken something. I didn't realise it's basically a field diver. like you get with your 37, but it obviously sort of changes a bit. Change fans, it's still sort of.
A relay change.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
So they will click.
So now I'm on the long plough to sand cut.
I've stood up to the main part. So we've got another yellow. This is going to have to wait too long before speed of line changes. It's such a short walk. That's the back of your train now, might be well away.
Yeah, I'm quite a way down now. I'm trying to work I want mileposts. I'm nearly at Edison now, so I'm at about 318, 319. No, no. Yeah.
Well, these remind me of a bit when they start getting a bit thrashy, a bit like a 57.
Yeah. Well, there's one coming all the way. I'm down to 40 mile an hour now.
We're going into the unknown territory for tonight's stream. First we've been here.
You still on yellows?
Yeah, red's not.
Struggling up the hill a bit. Well, not struggling, but it's taking a strain. That's mine, yeah.
I've got it on very faintly, but slightly hearing.
You'll need to if you've got any problems.
No, I've got mine on.
Oh, it's because I'm further away, that's why, you know. Because you're not quite up to the detector yet. Obviously, it works on front radio is.
Just about to see the nose and the light of the train come forward.
Just passing Edison now. Do a roll by. Going through all the industries here that's got all the wagons. This is local YBK. Can't remember what it is. Is it 50 or something? I can't remember what it is. But it comes down to Edison and the shunts. There's loads of different industries down here. It's quite a fun one to run.
Shut the doors and windows couldn't hear them. The thrash was drowning you out. Utter thrasher. The Arvian branch, what's that? Look, that's a small stubby.
No, it's a branch. You can buy that.
Oh, right, is it?
Yeah, it's one of the branches that you can buy. There's loads of industries down here. I've never actually run it though. I'm due to run it.
Have you got the branch?
Yeah, we have the local spawn and I actually need to run a train down at some point.
How many miles is it?
10 or 15, something like that. Got loads of like farm place stuff. Oh, this climb to Sadcott's a bit of a killer. It's just a stop for you, but yeah. I'm guessing you're running on red still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm absolutely pedal to the metal.
Oh, it's gone yellow. Now, either everyone's fallen asleep in my chat, or they're just in absolute awe of how well I'm driving. Seems to drive better over in this game than in that test last week. Gradient's come up 1.0 now. Start of the climb. Oh, you're a bit cheeky builder now.
Oh no, the game just crashed.
What?
Game just crashed.
Oh, you're joking.
So we'll be coming to a screeching halt.
Oh.
Luckily,
How far
there's
back is it going to put us?
just about a minute.
Oh.
It does that every so often. Like it seems to do it when I stream actually.
Oh.
Every sort of 30 hours or so, a gameplay does crash. It's only the third one I've ever had.
Weird. I don't think I've ever had it crash on me.
I did minimise the game at that point, so I think maybe it's probably induced.
That's yeah. Cue the elevator music. We'll be back soon. Mark's caused confusion and delay, Rob. It's all Mark's fault. You just wanted to hear that music again.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Also, good evening, Rob. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm back at Edison, so I'll have a nice standing start on the climb now.
Lovely. Is server open again?
It is now.
Find me train now.
Yeah, trains are still loading, so.
I can see the back end of your train.
But it should have stopped. It should put you somewhere around where your train was.
Oh, I can see where it is. It's just over there. I'm gonna see the auto rat train again. Just starting off. Reboot the loco.
Frustrating.
You just want to have another thrash up the hill.
I don't want to. I didn't want to thrash up there from a stand.
But
Tell you what I am going to do.
oh, for God's sake! I've just pressed F4 and it's gone a little tiny screen. Thanks.
Yeah, you have to press F4 again then to get it back.
Picking up. I'm waiting for Reshade to do all its compiler. That's why it's back in. I want to press F5. I don't do auto or anything again, do I?
Yeah, you will need to do, yeah.
No.
When you get to the next control point, but I won't do it straight away, because you're on auto signals anyway at the moment. Take this opportunity to dump that stupid caboose that I brought with me. Delete.
There you go. You put it in that. Have you deleted it?
I didn't want it. Wasn't meant to be here. Alright.
Oh, nice one, Rob. Good to see that they're working and behaving for you. How does forced reduce throttle to simulate engine issues over Devon Bank sound? That sounds quite hellfire, to be honest. You've been busy with the scripting then. You've been working on that over the last couple of weekends, haven't you?
Rollback issue.
Oh dear. We're having issues, are we?
We have at the minute. Main reason I'm having issues because I'm not applying any fucking power.
Oh dear.
Mainly because I turned the loco on. Just a little pony.
Does help.
Have a roll by.
It's alive. It's always a good moment when whatever you've been working on for ages works, so especially if it's all complex. Sense of achievement.
So you got a red signal.
I've just gone past one that was yellow.
Yeah, next one I'll be red because I'm next block still. I will be for a while yet. Yeah, we won't be able to call him until we get right up to our sound cut.
You got commentary in it as well, bloody hell. Christ. And that's been busy.
Back fully underway.
I'm back again. Hello, RRT, how are we doing? No runaway trains. I did it very carefully. I made sure there was no alerters. Something on reds. We're just literally just rolling very slowly. Oh, just text boxes and AI on engine issues, emergency brake. Just a few things then. Mr. Toby, good evening. It's myself and Mark as well. Mark's streaming his action, who's a train ahead of me. He's on the YouTube channel, so that'll be able to be watched back as well. That'll be there to keep up with forever and always. Oh, we've got yellow.
I'm nearly at the summit of the sand cut.
My lord. Powering up.
Yeah, you won't be able to contact Otto till you pass at least. I think it'll be after you pass the single yellow before you'll go across. We get to a crossover, and that's where you'll be able to do it. At least another 2 signals yet. Not 3.
I haven't got with the detector yet.
Are you not? What mile plus to you? I'm at 322. That's at 319, the detector, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be just coming up to here. I think it's after that first. Yeah, it's coming up in a second. I'm at milepost 316. Also, it's 318.
About 4 miles behind me.
One loco on this with 6 ballast wagons. Oh man, the train's not on it now. Oh bloody hell! Runaway train. That's
Press Shift F12, you can click your loco and put it on that way. After you pass your...
Oh, you're joking.
What?
The game's dumped. Oh. Hello?
Hello?
You are there? No response off you. My game dumped.
I heard you. I'm trying to see if it's still there, if I'm going to have to reload again. Oh, it's still there.
Go for that. Right, hang on. What an absolute farce.
Still moving as well.
Is it? Should it be?
Don't you better hope and get back in?
I'm just joining when this bloody train's load up. Oh, we're not there. Where are we in?
You probably have to start at Bakersfield. Either Sandcut and go towards Bakersfield, or Bakersfield and go towards Coente. It's just sort of dawdling along when I looked.
I'm going around bloody way.
Well, there's a note on your stream, it's just black.
Oh, fucking hell.
You just need to press the I on your thing.
I've got it. Stream's back on.
Stream a bit late at normal. Where are you there? Yeah, that way, yeah. Keep going down there.
This Edison?
Yeah.
Oh, it's there, isn't it?
It was the other side of Edison.
Oh, train.
Is it still moving? Is it stopped?
Yeah, it's still moving.
Can you actually get control of it?
I'm in it. It's locking brakes, I think. Hang on. Doing it. Am I in control of this?
If you press Shift F5, it'll stop.
Absolute chaos.
Press Shift F5. It should stop on spot.
That's done.
Have you actually got control of the buttons and stuff?
Yeah, buttons are moving.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, the game's got an autosave, so it saves every so often and marks
Every minute.
little minutes, I think, yeah, on a server. So, thankfully. Otherwise, all that work would have just gone down the.
It makes me think it's something to do with streaming, because it doesn't actually crash whenever we're on it on its own.
Well, I went to press that Shift F12 thing, and when I did that, it just dumped.
Although, to be fair, I did the F4 thing about 5 minutes before. It crashed for me. So I'm thinking it's probably something. I think it's something when we press F4 that fucks it.
And also, it's doing that shit with reshade.
Yeah.
It's compiling it, just kills it.
I think there's a Z train coming across the front of us at Sandcut, so you'll probably get held. Oh, well, I missed the detector because obviously it was out of the game. After all that. And you've got the detector mod on as well, haven't you?
Yeah. The train's that bloody short, I've missed it. Aviation Fever's TSC's just crashed. We've probably it's all
It
cursed.
infected you.
It's all cursed. Sorry, sorry about that. Yeah, 319 mile post. Santa Fe wagon, no? Walk. Oh well, I've got approach medium at the minute, so actually I might make it a signal block without the game crashing or something going wrong. That'd be great. Who's 14 late? You, Rob? I probably am as well. After all that.
Putting up to red signal now at Sandcut.
At the horn. We've been watching a lot of live streams recently over in America, so like doing work. Like we sort of pick a cam for the day and we watch it. Bit based. Mr. Toby has got us both on now.
Hello, Mr. Toby.
We're on the move. Not 3, 2, 1. I've gone past Edison. I'm heading down to Sandcut.
Yeah, we'll both be getting held, I think. I believe the red. I think that red signal that you'll come up to is if it's a grade signal with a G on it, as far as I'm aware, you can pass that and pull right up, sort of behind me.
Jen?
At a sensible distance. Waiting on the Z train to come up from B now.
On your way back from Lara from Newton Abbott after Didcot ROC refused the train permission. Continue in consultation with Exeter panel. They're buggers! Thanks for more exciting scenario. Hey, it's really good this is, Chris. Really, it's fun, especially if you can do it with your friends as well. Not just do it on your own. It is single player, of course, so you can do it online. I think I can see the backside of your train. Hey! Yeah, this
Yeah.
I've got a yellowy G on it at the minute.
Yeah. stop short of this crossing. I'm not being considerate. Ah, Z train's coming. I can see it now coming over the hill.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a Z train?
UP one. 3 UP in a row that have gone that. Because all 3 of them that have passed us have been UP. Quite unusual to get like, usually get quite a lot of BNSF.
Well, 3 for you, 4 for me, because that's in the frigging auto rack twice. What sort of area is this scenario set, Rob? I've lost track of what I'm doing with this horn. It's so slow. That'll do. Making me young, so
I can just about see you behind me now.
Hello.
You're nearly at the summit.
I'm just crawling at 15 at the minute. There's no point racing along.
When you do pass that next signal, you'll be able to do auto then.
Yeah.
Should just nicely get to Caliente, to be honest.
I can see the Z train's coming around you then.
I don't know why Otto sends them across this crossover when he could send them across at Bina.
Yeah.
It always does it.
I'm on.
Diesel, stop licking the sofa.
I've never ceased to amaze you. What makes a real engineer is how well you can shift in a yard. I'm not quite there yet. If you watch the earlier part of the stream, my little mishap where I brought some wags that I really shouldn't have brought with me. Slight little mishap.
You found a home
came
for
well
them.
in the end. I did find a home for them, yeah. They did need to be moved at some point anyway, so I've just done someone else's job, essentially. Strange jump. So this signal's got a G in it. I'm actually. Do you say I'm alright to pass this?
My understanding from the BNSF signal rules table is, although we're on UP signals, aren't we, at the minute? Because this is the UP main line, so hang on. Red with a G. Restricting signal. Proceed at restricted speed, not exceeding prescribed speed for turnout when applicable.
Okay.
So yeah.
Just crawl through it. Yeah, blame Mark is in charge, yeah. That's usually is the way we usually do it, yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I was supposed to tell him. It was a bad mark. I hold my hands up. Yeah, if it has a number board, you're alright, yeah.
Yeah, it has got boards on it.
Yeah, approach medium.
He's not told me off anyway, so. Yeah, the one I'll have to stop the next one, yeah, because Mark's literally right in front of me. I just got to proceed. So we'll stop at that one. What's the distance between you and the next signal?
Be about a mile or so. Well, I'm right at one, but then I think it's about a mile to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to start this train on the grade at the minute.
Well, it's a bit of a gradient, isn't it?
It's going to be a steady away.
He's gaining a bit of speed, this lad. Yeah, so I'm just literally just taking it nice and easy and steady because, say, Mark is literally just there in the same block as us. So, I'm gonna roll it. And obviously we'll have to wait at the signal anyway.
I think we're going to get held at Beano looking at this.
Is it stuff coming?
I've got approach medium, so not cleared through Beano yet with that.
You watch, it'll make me bloody wait here.
It can't because I'm in front of you.
Yeah.
It can't. He'll have to cross somewhere over at Beano. If there's something between Caliente and Beano, that grain train must be around here by now somewhere.
Oh, you're an engineer, Chris? Oh, fine. Whereabouts do you engineer?
Forest. Approach medium divergent. I think it was going to diverge us across there.
Are you on ADR duties, Rob's asking Mark? What is it?
What?
ADR duties?
What's ADR stand for?
I don't know. What does it stand for, Rob? Who do Conrail in Philadelphia next?
Nice one.
Excellent. It's nice because obviously I do obviously train some classic stuff, modern British stuff and all that. When we come and do this, it's nice to actually have people from the air, like obviously America coming in, and also have work, like people that do work in the industry come on. It's nice to see. And also, no pressure now. As you don't do like a cock up. Rob says fuel tanks acid.
Yeah, well, I don't even know any buffer wagons or anything. Chris, can you advise, should I have buffer wagons on this? I've just got tank cars. I'm guessing I should have. I just sort of set off with it. This is why we're playing private server.
Yeah, if we were on a normal online server, there'd be absolute chaos. Absolute chaos would happen. Would not be safe. So Chris said, yeah, 8 buffers depending on the class of the cars.
Yeah, I'd need to check what sort I should have on here.
It's a slight bad that.
It's a big bad.
You can get sacked twice for this.
Yeah.
Horns and bells through a quiet zone, and then obviously no buffers.
I have no idea, by the way, what Otto's doing, but he's crossed me over onto the other track, onto track 2. And he's going to obviously send something up the hill on track 1 and then cross that sand cut between us two. I'm guessing.
See if I can. Obviously, I'll just do the. Acknowledge. What's a start? Buffers are a lot more quiet. Buffers are a lot more important than quiet areas. Definitely. Right, you're getting sat once.
When they do the buffers, is it where should I get that car from that becomes the buffer in game terms? Should I just spawn someone when I don't have any that obviously available? Should I just literally spawn one in, like a covered hopper?
Yeah, that'll work, it says.
Yeah, alright, I'll do that in future.
note that.
Hazmats is still something to work on as well.
Have you got plates on it?
No, because I don't know what the cargo is.
Oh. Going well. If you're a class 9, cars don't need buffers. Have you got a document for the hazmat stuff now? Is it just sort of what you use, or is it video?
Who, me?
Have you got a book? Yeah, have you got a book?
I've got nothing for hazmats. I know what some of them are, but I don't know what I'm carrying in my train. I just know it's oil of some kind.
So there's a whole book on the hazmat stuff.
Yeah, I have seen links to something, but I wasn't sure. I'm not sure either way. Approach signal coming down to Bina. Careful when you come. If you get, have you got a redstone?
Oh, I've got a link. I'll send you this to Discord, Mark, so you've got it. PDF document link. Thou shalt not pass. Yeah, right. I'm going to stop for this crossing as well, just to be considerate. Well, there's no cars waiting. Oh, just I stopped it to give me a bloody proceed.
So when you say you give it a minimum brake application and pull it to a stop, so like would you literally go down to, is that 80 a minimum? And then like put on like notches of power to pull it to a stop essentially?
£5.
Yeah, okay.
And bail off the independent brake. Hello Ben, thank you very much for the raid. Good evening everyone else as well. Hope you're all well. Crossing us over as well. Evening Rogue, right, good evening. No, not a problem at all. If you are in the background there, Ben, thank you, and all the best for the new job as well. Evening as. Oh, very well. Yeah, we had a good birthday, thank you. I worked, which is not, for me, it's just another day. Enjoyed another one though. We went to the Fleetwood Town game yesterday to hospitality as well. And they won 3-0, so it was a good day all round by the looks of it. I get me document back. Yeah, no, so we've crossed over. So you've been held at the top end of Bean?
Yeah, down at Bean here.
Can't get your line up right now. Yeah, that's alright. I know the gem. I know the score. next signal for me is going to be red, isn't it? Unless it's got a G on it.
And a number plate.
And a number plate. Yeah, there he is. He's over there. I can see your train.
This must be the grain coming the other way.
Oh, we're at this little place where them locals are on the corner, aren't we? I know that.
Oh, okay, I see how to bail off now. I think I've just bailed off correctly.
Bit of learning on the job.
Well, yeah, I think I'm doing better than I was. I know I'm not doing it right.
It's always a positive. For those that have joined us, Mark's streaming as well on the Trains and TV YouTube, so if you want to obviously open both up so you can obviously see what's going on. He's on the train ahead of me, so I'm literally next signal behind him. Doing all sorts, doing a bit of shunting and marshalling and stuff and moving wagons around. I'm working a ballast sort of working train for I'm not sure I'm going to do a possession at some point with it or not.
Yeah, cheers, Chris. I've just seen that, yeah, when I did it and held the button page down and period or full stop as we call it, I believe. Because then the brake chamber goes down to 0. I think I did it right. It seemed to be a nice controlled stop apart from the bit where I've rolled back on myself. Which is just a slack in the couplings, I guess. Don't know, I'm taking screenshots of this because it's a fake train. Try not to skate into the back of me.
Who, me? Oh,
yeah.
All controlled here, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I do appreciate it.
Standard red over there, I think. Yeah, it's not got a G or anything on this.
I'm going to have to press F3 and see what's going on. There's another Z train coming towards us. That, it's just leaving Ilman now. Or coming towards Ilman, should I say. Hopefully about 5 minutes. Definitely more learning to do on the braking side. But that's the thing that I love about this game, though, is that, well, so it's more sim in it, I suppose, but it's the thing I love about the Run8, though, is that that feeling of weight and sort of power and everything, that you've actually got to control it rather than sort of just pull a button and it goes. Press a button, pull a lever. With no consequence, because obviously if you get it wrong, there's consequences as well.
Hello, my mate.
Oh, you here? Hello.
I'm here. Hello.
I'm going to go in search of this other train.
Come back with good news.
The good news is it's not far away.
Ah, good news.
He's just coming round Ilman now. Going
I see.
going quite nicely.
It's a steady pace.
I believe line speed's 50 along that section somewhere.
Ooh. I've got all bloody wagons for this. Christ Almighty! He's shifting.
That's why they put us choppers out at way.
Yeah, knows what he's doing.
Well, apart from the fact that he could have kept us on track 1 and put that on track 2 and not messed about with the sand cut swapping. I can see you in front of me down the hill.
Oh, you?
I'm in flying camera behind you.
Oh, doing a bit of vegging. Not like I can go anywhere at the minute. I've got to come and do a bit of spotting. Carl's mint.
Oh, hello, Chris Bradley. Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. Definitely.
I just love the size of it as well as like the whole like just feels
on the roots.
Yeah, it just feels so much in depth. Yeah, it's got crap graphics really, and the actual development sort of speed can be a bit of a pain, but the game itself is just so simulation wise so far ahead of other things. I think it's one of those things where no matter how many times you actually play, it seems to still be a challenge.
It's always a different experience, isn't it?
Yeah. I can see him now coming towards me. So let's get this one past, then hopefully get a clear run through to Caliente. Yeah, definitely is, Chris.
There's some beef in the field here. Have I got beef?
I can see
I
you
hope they're
walking.
mooing as well.
I can see you walking about.
They're mooing. Hello. Oh. It talks. It's just moved back at me. It'll go on my plate. Oh. No, I didn't agree with that. I didn't like that. That was an angry move.
Just see this clown walking about on track in front of me.
Can't get run over.
Alright, come on.
Sleep scenes.
Yeah, they've had the slack. Yeah, I imagine that feels quite. When I watch videos, it looks like when you see them switch you and just with the loco, but the independent, you see the bang when the loco and the wagons clang together. I can imagine if you did that speed, it'd feel a bit.
The absolute audacity UP holding up the BNSFF. Oh God, done it. BNSF, FFF. I say double F.
I mean, it's UP's line, mate. But yeah.
I know.
But
Well, Rogue's been to Horseshoe Curve and seen them in real life.
I'd love to do something like that.
Not jealous. Definitely worth looking into, Rob. If you're looking at getting into it, it's not a cheap do to get started. Like, I mean, I had the game for about 2 months before I started buying DLC wagons and stuff.
Come on.
I was running around with defaults.
You don't want to send someone else past us here, for God's sake.
No, Josh.
Oh. Looks like he's going to give me the road. There we go,
Lord.
approach medium.
Bloody hell. Right, foot down. I've been told to proceed on the next indicated signal.
Green, clear signal.
My lord. This thing's slowing down, Christ. It's climbing. Oh, very nice, Rogue.
What's the grade here? It's still 1% uphill even here.
I'm starting at what, minus 1.5. Oh, we're not far from
Oh yes, advanced approach, isn't it? Yeah, single headed signal. I think.
The what?
I'll just Chris in the chat.
Oh, no, I forgot.
This must be one of those excess height detector things that goes over the track down there as well, I'm guessing. Yeah, I have a clear, yeah. But the flashing yellow, that was advanced approach, I think, wasn't it? On a single-headed one. But, yeah, 25 and 2 miles.
Detector, milepost 328.6.
Yeah, hold it on the independent when it stops, fair enough, yeah. I'm still trying to remember to actually put the independent on. I'm stopped. I want to just got my head around that one. Forget how much of a climb it actually is coming out of being at a moment. It's because every time I come down here, I'm sort of already up to speed. I find this is the first time I've actually been stopped like that. I've been. back down.
Very well.
You what?
I was just answering something in my chat.
UK detector milepost 328.6. No reset. Total axle 160.331. MPH temperature.
Total axle's not as many as what we see going through the mod
Detector
count.
out.
So according to this, on the UP signal rules, that's an approach clear 50. I believe.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Rob. Must be awful for you. Having to come to work in Fleet was bloody hell. To be fair, if it depends whereabouts in Fleetwood you are, there is some nice areas. To be fair, though, there is though. Certain areas are nice. There's some nice areas, and there's also some.
You don't
some-
mention those areas very often.
I don't live in one of them areas, unfortunately. You fucking did. Polton's posh. Yeah, Polton's the posh neck of the woods.
Yeah. Approach medium, yeah. I've not. I always, for some reason, I keep putting the. I keep forgetting to put the UP signals up when I'm on the UP section. I keep forgetting that between Mojave and Kern, it's obviously a UP line. Well, XSP, isn't it? But
No, I'm not in Bisbee. No, I'm in Fleetwood. Sadly. I've done something wrong in another life.
it's a green on red on UP. Diversion clear. So basically, I can take the turn out at 25. Which is the speed it's prescribed. Right, just
From the
passing
doctor?
Illman. Yeah. Dr. Illman.
Doctor of Engineering twice.
Yeah.
There's some big, my friend Beef here.
I like this section of the route.
Nice, it's nice and green. I expect it to be sort of more like sandy, desert, you don't really? Well,
Yeah, but it's the valley before you get up into the desert, isn't it, I guess?
yeah.
Thanks for dropping in, Chris, and appreciate those tips that you're giving me there. I'll try and improve. Always looking to improve like that. Yeah, cheers for dropping in, Mum. Thank you. Have you got a signal yet, Tom?
No, I read a minute.
I wonder if he's going to hold you there for the grain. I think it's the grain. Oh, well, I can see something coming now, I think. Or not.
The lower on 37. I don't like the real looking one. I have seen the running test now. No, it's not a livery, it's takes my eye. No. It's not a large logo enough for my liking.
Have you, you did contact dispatcher, didn't you?
Yeah, I did do. I'll do it again.
It probably won't let you because it's between the control point. I've only just gone past the control point, obviously.
Have some patience for Pete's sake. Sorry, mate. Sorry. run. Don't think he's happy. It must be having a bad day.
You're having a good day. No. Just gonna get this up to Caliente.
How far from there are you?
About 2 miles, I think, something like that. Just trying to see what he's trying to do. The grain's arriving into there now.
Right.
I'm guessing he's gonna make you. I don't know if he's gonna make you wait for that or not. I mean, I'm coming off, but I can leave the stream. I can leave the game running for you to get up to Caliente. Leave the server running, and I'll just come back and turn it off when I go to bed. Because we can't really dump it, because it'll be a bit of an issue if we dump it. That empty grain that I set off about an hour and a half ago, whenever it was, is actually coming up through Bakersfield now.
Oh.
Well, I'm just about to pass a signal, so it might give you the signal if he's that way inclined.
Hopefully he's a nice man and lets me in. I mean, I don't know where is it. I'm actually meant to be going here, by the way.
The far end of Caliente Loop, and then there's a siding on the right hand side of Headshot.
Right, and go just reversing into that.
Yeah.
Easy enough then. Manual points, I presume.
There might be. You might be best going into the main side on the left, to be fair, because I think if he sends you behind me, then you'll probably have to go on the side on the left.
I'm going to go into the left line anyway. Yeah. So yeah.
If you go into the left line, then there's a siding that's not shown on that map that you can go in. Because that siding shows as if on the map, obviously, it shows as if it's 5518, but it's not 5581, but it's doesn't join in. It shows as if.
One on there.
No, the 5581. We'll go down to Caliente while I stood there and have a look. Yeah, he's just giving the grain train the road now.
I'll come down there then. Bit of bastardy.
Because he might put you on that track anyway.
Flying over you. Oh, this is where we left the train last time, weren't it?
Yeah. So you see the loops. If you send you on the right hand track,
yeah,
you've got manual points onto that one. If you go on the left hand track, you see the other siding. It's on the left hand side.
The rusty one.
Yeah. It's got a manual point at the other end of it.
Yeah.
So you just go into that one if he sends you on that track.
Yeah. So depending on which one it sends me down.
Yeah.
I mean, my train's long enough to go into the shortest loop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh bloody hell! Fire! There's another. Which one was that? Yeah, there's a container train coming down as well. There's a container train going up ahead, which is that one that went past us ages. The end of the bareback one was like I was missing a couple bits. He's halfway up the hill.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take control of the situation. Literally, a desperate situation.
That's going to let something else through here if we're not careful.
Yeah,
I mean, that other container train is well still coming down the hill.
I'm taking control of the situation. I'll send you a left track, and then you just drop yourself into go into that side in hand point.
Grain train is about 15 minutes to get down.
Should have a signal now.
Oh, give me a signal. Yeah. Charcoal Grill, thank you very much for the raid. Good evening. How's everyone?
Grill raid.
Oh Lord Apollo. Good evening, the grill raid. We've had a grill raid.
Could do with grill right now.
We go grilling.
I've had one of them already.
The fluffy pancakes, good evening, how are we doing? Going well, cheers, Choco, how are we doing? You good yourself?
Approach signal. Guess this is distant to Caliente. Just passing that grain now.
Jump. I'm on the way. I'm on the move. Doing well, just got off after I derailed stupidly. What have you derailed on or what? Playing. I mean, if it's derailed valid, then it's still part of the game. I think it's quite interesting, isn't it?
You what? Oh, the height
The height
detector, the excess height of the
yeah.
car, yeah.
On TSW, driving the Long Island Railroad, just trying to hit a switch that was ahead of me, but I hit the one behind instead. Oh, oh dear. Not gone quite to plan then. That sounds like something Mark would do.
I have done it. Not there though.
Not a problem, Charcoal. We're not got much longer left to be fair. I'm just getting to the top up to the next loop at Caliente, and we're parking up for the evening. Mark's got to get off. We might not be here when we get back. No problem. Thank you. Just letting it take the edge off the speed itself at the minute on the against the gradient. We should be down to 25 rolling time. Entered the loop.
I'll set that hand point for you.
Thank you all.
Maybe just stop inside and then that'll do.
Yep.
Go down to end of it and then stop.
Will do. It's a grain train.
Right. I'm gonna get back. I'll check. I'll come back and shut server down as soon as I see you end at the
Yeah,
side.
no worries. I won't be that long.
Alright.
No worries. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow anyway.
Yep, I enjoyed that. Thanks for watching those that have watched,
You're
and
welcome.
see you later.
Bye all at YouTube.
Bye all
Come
YouTube.
to Twitch.